Hello there. It's a new channel, an honest channel. We talk about our problems and your problems. So today we're talking about self-harm. Most people struggle with self-harm. Most people self-harm. Most people cry. Most people self-harm because they've gone through a lot, like their parents' abuse, or they've gone through a breakup. But I have self-harmed, but I've stopped because of I'm getting help. My teacher found out about me self-harming, and she told my mum about it. And to be fair, I'm happy she found out, because of when I was in that down moment, I was self-harming, I weren't talking about it, I weren't helping myself. But if you tell someone, it will get better. It will get better. Talk to teachers if you're young. Don't bottle your feelings up, because if you bottle your feelings up, it's not good. Because of when you bottle it up, you're crying, you're not sleeping, you might not be eating, and then it turns into self-harm, and you sit in your room in the dark, in the gloom, and then you get thoughts in your head. You start talking to the thoughts in your head, and then you start planning about committing suicide, self-harming more. Don't do it. What I do is, when I'm feeling down now, I will write in this book, and the stuff in this book isn't very nice. It's bad, but at least one day I can turn back around and say, I can officially say I don't have to write in this book anymore, because I'm not feeling like this way. If you're feeling down, talk to someone about it. If you don't, it will get worse. Listen to people talk about it. It might help you, it might not. It helps me to talk about it. Like, you might cry. You might think it's not okay to cry, but it is okay to cry. Because if you cry, you're showing your emotions. If you cry, it means, you're showing your emotions. Listen to this. What about this? What do you drink? You drink water. Your body is, I think it's 80% water. That keeps you alive. What keeps you clean? Water. What flows? Water. What are your tears made out of? Your tears are made out of water. It's good to cry. It's good to talk about it. It's good to show how you feel. Because if you don't, you'll end up being depressed, self-harmed, or dead, because you committed suicide. Don't commit suicide. It's not good. It's not fun. I've tried to commit suicide. I've tried to hang myself, but I don't. Not anymore. I don't have thoughts about it anymore. I don't self-harm. I have thoughts about self-harming, but because I talk about my feelings, them thoughts go. All you gotta do is talk about how you feel, because if you don't, you end up depressed, on pills, in your room. Don't bottle your feelings up, because if you bottle your feelings up, it's not good. If you feel like this way, it could be because you went through a breakup, and breakups are really hard to go through. I'm going through a breakup right now, and this is one of the reasons why I self-harmed. But the main reason why I self-harmed was because of I saved a person from committing suicide. She was going to jump off a bridge, but I stopped it. But you might think, oh, that's a good thing, you stopped her from committing suicide. But I was having nightmares where she did jump off the bridge. And that weren't very polite. It was very hard for me. And it made me realise how life is, how bad life can be. It's really hard. You will struggle in life. But you know what? Think about this. So, you have a mountain, okay? So at the top of the mountain, you have all of your goals. You're happy ass, okay? So you have all of your goals. I was working my way up them goals. I got really close to the top. But then, my fear pushed me off. And now, I'm at the bottom. The bottom is self-harm, committing suicide. It's not very nice. But what I've learned is I've got to pick myself up. And if you pick yourself up, you can work back up that top. Because if you work back up to that top, you can say, I used to be depressed, but now I'm not depressed. You will think you're depressed. When you're depressed, it's your mind playing tricks. And if you self-harm, it leaves scars. And it's not very nice because of if you're getting a job and they see your scars, they will think you're not ready and all of that. You will have worse days, you will have good days. Most of them probably will be bad if you're depressed, but most of them can be good. But sorry, I got the hiccups. But if you think they're good, if you mentally say to yourself every day, today I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go for a jog, your day will be so much better if you do it. Write down how you feel. Because if you don't, and you bottle it up, you can be on that bridge. You could be trying to kill yourself. But you might feel like no one cares. I felt like that. But I had people in my life who told me, who tells me, because I'm depressed, who tells me every day they care, they love me. I have moments where I have my ex. She texts me one day and she said, I love a boy, not you. And I still have feelings for her. But that hasn't stopped me. I cry about it, but it hasn't stopped me. Just don't self-harm. Don't lock yourself in a room. Don't lock yourself in your room. Because if you lock yourself in your room, you will self-harm. You might hang yourself. You might commit suicide. But if you do that, write about it in a book. Show someone it. And they can get the help for you. Because if they get the help for you, you will feel so much better. It's all what I have to say today is just please don't self-harm. Don't commit suicide. Just talk about it. And this is the end of the video. I'm hoping this has made you realise there is hope. You just have to pick yourself up and climb back up that mountain. Like I said, this is the end of the video and I wish you good luck in your adventure. Bye.